We're live. So, good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday. Jeannie would say Friday. Can you join the meeting and just let her in? Make sure you don't kick Jeannie off. So, I'm not sure when we went live and what exactly you all have heard. If my home phone number was part of that, which I realized it might have been, don't call us at 11 o'clock at night. You'd be amazed. Yeah, I get it. If your sewing machine has an issue at 11:30, it's greatly frustrating. But if you heard my personal phone number, don't call us at 11:30. That's a sign of the time. TGF Day. Yeah, our Fridays. It is Friday, as Jeannie would say. Jeannie would be here today, but she is doing the second round of Jubilee this morning. We were working this morning to get one of our folks into the Zoom meeting. Kind of a common theme here for any of you doing the Zoom or the classroom stuff. Do you want to grab a chair? Come on in, Shauna. Kind of a common theme is we get folks who switch devices. So just something to keep in mind. Let's put those over there. So when they start ringing, we're not blasted. So people log in and they get themselves set up on one device, and then midstream, they'll change devices. So, they've watched the device 3 times on their iPad, and then, hi, hello, good morning, everybody. And then all of a sudden they will do a different device and they will go to their laptop. And then when they go to log into their laptop, the laptop's not set up at all because they've never set it up on the laptop, or they share the laptop with a loved one and the loved one is signed in, so all their information's in on the laptop. So just a reminder, if you are doing the Zoom classes and the stuff that we're doing online, always a good idea to do a test Zoom or a test meeting or something like that before the class begins. You might want to stop that just so it doesn't rob our bandwidth too.
I'm afraid to leave and then
You can leave, just don't end the class.
Leave me.
Yeah. So yeah, you should be totally fine. So
Good morning.
So that's just something to remember when you're doing that stuff, is if you do switch devices, everything that you went through to get onto the original device has to be done on the second device. Because it seems to be something that we run into with some relative frequency.
Yeah, I
is
thought it happened twice this week outside of this.
Just with classroom classes and stuff like that. So I mean, it's just one of those things. And it's funny because the conversation always starts the same, which is, I don't know what's wrong. It worked totally fine the last time I did it. And then it's like 15 minutes into the conversation, we're like, wait a minute, you're on a totally different device than when you did the first one. So did you do anything that we did to get you onto the first device? And they're like, no.
That's a good
So
that's a good idea, Joanne. Just have it already pre-installed on all your devices.
Well, and so one of the things that Zoom does is there are test Zooms. So like when you sign up for Zoom and you put it on the device and stuff like that, you can get logged in and set up and everything else. And then Zoom is actually set up to allow you to do a test Zoom and make sure that everything pops up. It allows you to test your microphone and your video and all that stuff before the class even begins. But this does seem to be a problem as we get deeper into this that we're running into more and more. So just something to remember. It is Friday, last day of July. Can't believe we're into August already.
That's insane. That's actually, I feel like it's March still. Because that month was like 5 years long.
It's funny because I this morning and getting folks set up on Zoom and thinking about all this stuff, I was actually, Jeannie and I got up kind of early this morning. We were working this morning, and I was just thinking of, like, I thought a lot this morning about how crazy this year has been.
This year's insane.
Like, this year has been
insane.
This year, like, 2020 has been nuts.
Yes.
And I feel like we've been having, like, there's been like some craziness in the store lately.
Oh yeah.
It's like I feel like I'm in crazy town.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's been this huge thing. And I can't tell the folks that are watching how grateful we are for your guys' support.
Thank
you know,
you.
like
Thank
how
you.
crazy and scary everything was at the beginning of the shutdown.
Oh my God.
Has turned into this whole new thing for our business, where, you know, we have this online channel. Is anybody else getting broadcast interrupted messages? Because we're not seeing any of that from our end, but the I don't know if I'd say this year sucks.
I mean, it's coming together pretty well.
It's funny. Like, I feel really grateful for how this year has worked out. I feel really grateful, and that's like part of my morning deal is I try to get up and start my day thinking. My dad, who passed in 1995, which is crazy to think it's been 25 years. But it's a crazy year and not quite over yet. Yeah, I feel like it's not, like, we're kind of in this for the long haul. Like, it's funny, like we're talking, I was saying to somebody not that long ago, we're talking about all these vaccines and stuff like that, but like I tend to look at like European news and Asian news too to try to balance out what I'm seeing here in the US, because I feel like media is such an interesting thing here,
to say the least.
We're the only people really talking about vaccines the way that we're talking about. Like in Asia, they're like, yeah, we'll talk about vaccines when there's one available. Same thing in Europe. They're focused more on actually dealing with and controlling the virus, rather than just, you know, it's kind of crazy.
Zero
but
stars.
My dad, who passed in 1995, had like every day, and it was in the bathroom that everyone used in the house, like the most used bathroom in the house. He put a sign, it was a quote from Abe Lincoln that essentially said, most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. And so my dad's biggest thing was, you know, whatever you think about your day, that's how your day is going to be. And so part of my morning meditation is to like get up and think about what I'm grateful for. But, you know, we've been dealing with like crazy school stuff, and it's not lost on me. Kai's here today, and it's not lost on me on like how stressful it is for them, although my kids really don't talk about it very much. How stressful it is for my kids. They don't even know what they're doing for school yet this year. How stressful it is for the teachers going back. But like, you know, like I said, I try to start every morning thinking about what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful for all the support we've had in our business. I'm grateful for the success of things like the live streams.
Yes.
Shauna's getting married.
Yes.
She looks amazing in her wedding dress.
Oh my God.
I was thinking, I was like, did Alex
No.
See?
So,
were you
my
with
sister-in-law
Stephanie
Stephanie came over, yes, and we locked Alex in the craft room, and then we had to try everything on because I definitely need to get alterations done on it. It is like way too big. I was like walking around and having to like hold it up, which is crazy because when we got it, the sizes matched my sizes like to a T. So I was like, oh, we don't have to do anything, and I put it on and it like fell off, and I was like, oh my god. So. But I guess that's just a part of the whole process, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, you've got this crazy year, like, buying a house, like,
getting married. But, throughout the pandemic, so, like, viewing the house was very different than what we anticipated, and, like, the wedding is going to be very different than we originally anticipated, so it's interesting, but
you just
it's
roll with the punches,
yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, you just roll with the punches, so...
oh my
3
God,
months and 10 days.
Counting down the days. I love that.
Funny.
That is so sweet.
So, and we feel really fortunate that we have this big extended family in the store, and you know, even with some of the craziness that ensues in the store, like Michelle, like she's like, now that she's here in the store, she and I were talking yesterday. And she's seen some stuff in the last couple of days, like kind of like, whoa, you guys deal with some pretty interesting stuff. So, and for those of you who caught the beginning, like, sometimes our home phone rings at like 11:30 and I'm like, hello? Where did you get this number? I guess it's listed. That's probably not. I don't think so. I asked for it.
No, it's not. It's not. Don't look for it.
So today is also Friday giveaway.
Yes.
It's our deal of the day. For those of you who are on various platforms, make sure that you leave a comment, even if it's just, hey, morning. Welcome, good morning, whatever you want to say. Make sure that you comment. Questions. Getting out for a walk really helps my mindset. Getting out for a ride really helps my mindset. I watched the sunset over Lake Tahoe last night. It was awesome. Thank you. Karen Roselli, I can't find you on the Facebook platform, not getting notifications anymore. So Karen, my guess is that has something to do with your settings. The Facebook platform, and as most of you noticed, 3-4 weeks ago, it was probably like somewhere between maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a pretty big change. Like all of a sudden it totally looked different. I actually haven't noticed. I haven't had time to look at Facebook really.
I don't ever go on Facebook. Occasionally I'll go on and then I'll just like all the ladies stuff that they're posting and then I get off.
So with that, I don't know if the notification situation changed. It might have been something that you have to opt into, but I do know it, Karen, if you go to our page on Facebook. So if you go, like if you follow our page and you go into our Facebook page, you can watch the live stream there, but I don't know why that might have happened.
Do they have to like it or follow it to get notifications?
Well, in the prior version of Facebook, if you liked our page, it would automatically pop up. And it's funny because like yesterday, a college buddy of mine, Matt, was watching our live stream, and he must have essentially followed our page to get those notifications, because every now and then he's on there. August, Kimber Bell kits ready for
I know Jeannie was up like super late cutting them. But
Jeannie stayed up to 2 a.m. not last night, but the night before, cutting those kits. I think if they were ready, she would let you know.
But probably soon.
So, couple things. We do have some love notes left. So, Jeannie had some confusion over love notes. Yeah, I was riding last night until 10 p.m.
Oh, that's too late. That's too late.
I got home, grabbed my son, somewhat begrudgingly, took him on a ride, a big ride, and we rode from like 6 till 9 something and got home at 10:30 to eat dinner.
Late. I'm like in bed
But
at 9.
I was gonna do that on Wednesday, but I was like, I'm gonna leave at 4.
And it got so busy.
And then I didn't leave until like 6:30. And then last night I was like, I'm gonna leave at 4. And I think I left at 5:30. And then but we have headlamps for those reasons. So Jeannie, like, it's funny, people have asked about love notes. Karen found it. She's on Facebook. And it's okay. For those of you on YouTube, we make a comment with everybody who's on YouTube.
Yep.
And then that way, if it picks our comment, we can just put the, like, it's normally like 8, 9. Most of our YouTube watchers seem to watch the recording, not live. Mm-hmm. So if you are on YouTube, you'll be entered, but it's like we pick your names out of a hat kind of thing. So, can you let Jeannie know I'm way behind and I don't have audio or chat?
I'll give you a call.
So we'll let her know and see if we can walk you through that. So, love notes. People have asked if their love notes are here. I think all love notes are here at this point. Jeannie had some confusion around love notes and wasn't sure. She was originally concerned she might not have ordered enough. As she went back through and kind of double checked everything, she actually ordered 3 additional. So her comment to me today was, in typical Jeannie fashion, she wants to make sure she has her T's crossed and her I's dotted. And she was like, let the ladies know we have 2. I believe we have 3, but we know for sure we at least have 2. So long story short, we do have 2 additional love note kits. Basically, it's a bundle, so you can get the kit, but basically when you buy the kit, you've got to bundle it with the pattern and the embellishment kit. So there are 2 items at $69.99. I think they're on the website, or you can reach out to us for them. And then I think the embellishment kit is $29.99. Yeah, Karen, I'm not sure about that. But don't quote me on that if Jeannie was here. And it's funny, I was like, Jeannie, you can't keep booking stuff for when we have the live stream, because quite frankly, I feel like we miss her during the live stream. I know you ladies are okay with me, but you're really here to see her. And she's the one who makes all this stuff happen for you guys. So, I actually think it's the fabric kit and the embellishment kit are $69.99, and then don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's the patterns, because you get a different thing every month with it too. Featuring Kimber Bell fabrics by Kim Christophers and Maywood Studios. Yeah, I don't know. Shauna probably knows, but Shauna's helping a customer. And so, long story short, there are 2 available. They aren't really available anymore. So a couple people have called and asked, can they still get them? Well, it turns out that we have the 2 extra available. I'm assuming, and maybe Monday we'll kind of do a check on this, because Jeannie kind of told me this as I was leaving the house. But the love notes, she bought a couple extra patterns. I'm assuming if you had requested one and we weren't sure if we could get it for you yet, that she's probably reached out. But we do have those 2 available. So Shauna, do you know it's $69, $69, and $29? It's like the fabric kit, embellishment kit, and patterns, or is it the other way around?
Fabric kit, the CD, and then the embellishment kit is the $29.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so $29. And then, have they seen the inside of this? How much fabric comes with it?
Yeah, you get your fabric kit.
And then this is the embellishment kit. It literally comes with everything you need. look how cute that is. Like.
And is this the one that we're doing the sew along to?
Yeah, this is gonna be a part of the sew along. So if you are like, oh my god, that looks like way too much.
And this is the mystery or not the mystery?
This is the mystery.
Oh, it is the mystery.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
So the thing is though, the design is given out weekly. Because it's a surprise. So if we gave the design out and all of you very ambitious ladies went and did it and then posted pictures of it, it wouldn't be really fair to anyone else. So every Monday, I guess it would be Tuesday here, we're going to be passing out that week's design, and then it'll be a part of the sew along. So it is going to be over the course of a few weeks, I think. I'm pretty sure. But it's so cute, and if you haven't seen, I think it's on our website too, pictures of it. You can go check that out. They are so cute. I wish they included more pictures of it on here, but there's like
But it's a mystery.
It is a mystery, but they show some of the embellishments on it, and it looks so cute. It's in the video. Oh, we have to post the video to our Facebook page because that is like goosebumps.
Send it to Christine.
I will, yeah.
So we do have the 2 Kimberbell love notes available. And then deal of the day and our giveaway.
Should I go grab the... We have one here.
You have one?
Yeah, we have one here.
Like an actual slice? Or...
Oh, not the slice.
So, long story short, we made it a deal of the day at 25% off. Cora, I'll pull one aside for you. I think we're going to see you tomorrow. So we'll just take care of that. And yeah, the Kimberbell stuff is always super cute. I'm not like a really cutesy guy, but
I feel like
the
this
stuff
is like
is pretty
practical
cute.
cutesy.
So we're doing as our giveaway and our deal of the day.
We need like a drum roll sound effect.
This is all stuff that we can do on OBS, and like we don't do any of it. Like stuff like shooting off in the background and stuff like that. It's funny. So most of you who watch have figured out that like what goes on in the background, because you hear me and Jeannie talk about kind of our overall exhaustion levels, but like there's all this stuff that goes into this technology that I'll go and I'll spend a little time and I'll learn how to do it, and then but like when it comes to like figuring out how to do it like in the middle of a live stream, a lot of times when I get home at night, like at this point with dealing with people outside, like walking miles a day and like the overwhelming number of phone calls we seem to get and like
telling everyone to put their mask back on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
they get, like, uncomfortably
it's
close
so
and then
funny
pull it down,
like,
and I'm like, oh god.
It's like it's amazing the number of people who want to. It's like they just want to wear their mask until they talk, and so they pull it down to talk. It's like, no, I can hear you with your mask on, or they stop outside the door, and they look and they read every sign, and then they just walk in everywhere, and it's just it's amazing. So, anyways. This is a variation of the Jelly Roll rug. I gotta do it Genie style.
Roxanne, I will email you the rest of the instructions if they weren't included in the original one.
So, long story short, it is a, I mean, I'd call it like almost like a half moon shape.
Yeah. I want to
rather than the over
the kitchen, like right under the sink, and just that look. It's like squishy.
Yeah,
it's pretty thick, so it'd be nice to like stand on while you're doing dishes, or even in front of the stove while you're cooking, or in front of like the vanity in the bathroom.
Yeah,
it's so cute.
So, anyways, this is the slice rug. Design.
Yes, and it's a different technique than the regular Jelly Roll rug.
Like you can't just obviously go around and around and around and around. So, and then in order to do one slice rug, you need is it just 125? A 25-yard roll of the Bosal Katadin 2.5-inch cotton batting.
Yep.
And so. Right now, the giveaway is basically going to be that. So we're going to give you the design and the Bosal.
Woohoo!
The deal of the day is the batting and the slice rug. Now, a lot of times when people do this stuff, and it's funny because we know from the Jelly Roll rugs, how popular they were. Like a lot of you ladies did like tons of them, and they made great gifts, or they were all over your house, or whatever you did with the like 10 of them that you made. But the Bosal is available in larger format, so you can get it in almost twice the size.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
So all of that is available on the site as the deal of the day. Yippee. With 25% off. So it's very heavily discounted.
Oh, yeah,
It'll be there.
yeah.
It'll be there through, midnight tonight.
That's super.
That's at 25% off.
That's super cheap.
So
that's awesome.
So that is the deal of the day and the giveaway. If we have anybody new, the way the deal of the day works is make a comment. It's like as much as saying hello.
Comment. Yeah.
I think it's just individual comments.
Yes, so if you commented 10
if you
times,
commented 10 times, that doesn't make a difference. Like just one comment is all that's necessary. It works that way for YouTube as well, although we take your YouTube comments and put them in as one comment, and then if YouTube is chosen, then we'll pull it out of a hat. We do this all on video so that it's legit. And depending upon how busy the day is, sometimes that happens on Saturday, but that's only happened once. That's only happened once.
I texted Patrick at like 8 o'clock at night, and I was like, "Did we ever pick the winner?"
That Friday was like so crazy. P.S. By the way, this may be, in fact, I think as of yesterday, this was our biggest July ever.
Whoa, that's crazy.
And so,
totally
there's
crazy.
been this and it's crazy to think that that's happening with reduced hours and with 5 days a week. Because we've always worked 6 days a week from like 9 to 5:30 or 9 to 6. And that's happening working
Michelle.
Tuesday through Saturday, 5 days a week from 10 to 4, although it seems like we're here 9 to 6 or 9 to 7 anyways. That's not said to brag. I appreciate I appreciate the congratulations. It's said because there's been this overwhelming amount of in-store traffic. So part of the reason for the reduced hours, because I have had people reach out to be like, why the reduced hours? We're actually trying to limit our exposure. And we've also recognized with this significant increase in traffic in the back half of the store.
Yes.
So like with this online sales channel, which never existed before and is now this daily thing, with this increase in service traffic, it really helps the people in the store supporting those channels to not have like 8 people in the store at all times. It's gotten to the point now where we even lock the door until 10.
Yeah.
And you guys have seen it just when, we're doing our live stream at 9. People just walk in, and people start walking in. If we're here at 8:30, people just start walking in at 8:30. So that is part of what I was saying earlier with the, this tremendous gratitude that we feel to the level of support that we've had from our family of A1 customers. Our family's grown significantly. Like I said, foot traffic in the store is up roughly 35%. And so that's all new people that we've never met before. So it's been this amazing thing. I like almost get emotional when I talk about it. But it is this overwhelming amount of work. And so, it's funny, like one of my reps, like I talk to him normally at like 7 or 7:30 in the morning. Like that used to be at like 6 or 6:30 in the morning. And I'm at a point now where we don't talk until 7:30. And he said something to me earlier in the week. He's like, man, I'm not used to you sounding tired. And like at 7:30, I'm like haggard sometimes. And so it has been this overwhelming amount of work. This gratitude that I'm talking about is extended to everybody that is working here too. Like the shop kids, Shauna, like Michelle, brand new, like my kids, like they've been working like 2-3 days a week, and that's exhausting for them too. Like my real kids, not my shop kids. And so it's been this like crazy experience. And you know I get it. 2020 sucks and it's been challenging and it's this hard thing. Yeah, Jeannie would be pinching me and telling me to be quiet and like half crying too. But but like it's been this crazy experience. So with good comes bad. I hope you ladies can appreciate that too in your lives. Like just the fact that you're healthy, the fact that, you know, it's amazing to me. Like I feel like one level removed from COVID. Like we know people who've had it. We know a lot of people who know people who've had it. So like we're 1 to 2 levels removed. It's amazing to me the number of people I know here who haven't been exposed to it at all. They don't know anybody.
Yeah, I think
so.
That's
And
really
that's something to be thankful for too. Yeah. So it's this it's been this amazing crazy thing. So getting back to just wrapping up, the for those of you on YouTube, you make a comment, we do it real time. I think I couldn't remember if I actually finished that thought.
I don't remember either. I'm still finishing my coffee.
So yeah, Shauna's tired too.
I'm tired.
So just to make sure, can you compare last year's July to this one? Yeah, we can see all those numbers. Like I can see not just the number of transactions, but revenue and all that stuff. You guys are amazing.
You guys are so awesome.
Well, yeah, we totally appreciate you guys too.
What would we be without you?
Good morning, Ramona. Yeah, and that's perfect. Ramona made the perfect comment to be in that giveaway too. The directions for Sugar Plum, was that all what you were interacting with Roxanne and Dawn about too?
It's in there. You just have to.
And we always look. Yeah, we always look at the comments kind of after the fact just to make sure that we try to address everything. If getting back to how busy we've been, like give Shauna a raise. They've been very well compensated.
Yes, we are
They've been very well
of.
compensated this year. So the hazard pay, bonus pay, stuff like that is going on actively. You know, I've had a couple people, like I had somebody yesterday make a comment about me not calling him back yet, or they called actually twice. Like, why hasn't he called me back yet? If I haven't called you back, it generally means that like I'm elbows deep in customers. I opened every folder, can't find.
I'll send it to you, Roxanne. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get you taken care of there. But if we don't address a comment during a live stream,
don't feel neglected.
We'll get to it. Like we'll try to, like I said, almost like sometimes at midnight, like Jeannie's looking through comments on the live streams just to make sure that we that we do that. So anything else we need to cover? Any classes next week? Still have?
Come pick up your yarn. We have so much yarn here for you ladies for the upgrade class, and I think I've seen like 5 people out of like the 15 who are in the class.
So there are 15 signed up and they need yarn for the class.
Yes, you need it to do the couching on the sewing side and also on the embroidery side. It doesn't cost anything. Like just come and get it.
Okay, so if you're taking the upgrade class,
yes, that is next
which
Thursday.
has been amazing. Like the feedback
it's
on
awesome.
that class is like
it's so informational.
Once again, A1 creating new content for you.
Woo!
You did that one, right? Was that you and Jeannie?
That was so the why can't I even think right now? The IQ class. Jeannie and I sat down and created the IQ class. We sat down and kind of tweaked it. It was originally Baby Lock's format, but they had so much stuff. And that's what they were teaching us as dealers. So we like condensed it a little bit and made it a lot simpler and did a little bit of reformatting.
Made it A1s.
Yeah, made it A1s, yeah.
So, perfect. So come get your yarn.
Come get your yarn.
You know, a handful of folks asked about Ice Cream Social, and I can't remember if you and I covered this on the live stream but what Michelle was saying is kind of same class, same curriculum, different project. So that is something that we will do again in the future. I know the feedback from that class has been absolutely amazing.
Everyone loved it. They loved it.
It was fun.
So,
fun.
So yeah, do you need extra yarn? I think we have all the yarn that we need. I think we have all the yarn that we need. And it is time to get to work. Although I haven't seen anybody drive in.
I've seen two people pull up, look at the door, and there, she's
back.
She's back.
That's funny. So,
be creative. Make something incredible.
That's it. That's yours. That's your tagline. Make something awesome.
Be inspired. Be inspired. I'm getting there. I'm not Jeannie, though.
Yeah, we need... I said something to her this morning. I was like,
it's not the same.
Don't leave me 3 days. Don't make these ladies deal with just me 3 days in 1 week. So yeah. Have an awesome day.
Have a good weekend.
87 degrees today. We never covered that.
Oh, sunny.
Better late than never.
Yep.
And keep an open eye at some point today. Hopefully we'll get to our giveaway.
Yes.
And good luck.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.